Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming a really interesting video for you. So these are the luxury items out of my collection that I feel like are worth investing into. This is part one of this video, and I will also film part two where I talk about the things in my collection that are not worth it or that are maybe too damaged or something to recommend. So if you want to know this as well, then subscribe down below. But let's begin with this video. Alright, you guys, so I put everything into categories and I'm gonna start off with jewelry. And I wanted to talk about my two pieces from Cartier that I've had for over a year now and that I've worn religiously. And I'm talking about my beautiful Cartier Love wedding band and my Trinity ring. The wedding band is obviously in the small size and the Trinity ring is also in the small size. I will give you guys some close-ups of the rings so you can see for yourself. But I wanted to talk about these rings because I have worn them, like I've worn my wedding band every day since the 13th of June last year. So over a year now I've worn it every day. I've never taken it off for work, for shower, for going into the ocean. I've worn it for everything basically, for working out, even with like handles or something like that. I've worn this one. The Trinity ring I take off for work, I take off for the beach or things like that. So this one doesn't get as much use, but I think I've still worn it over 300 times already. So I wanted to give you some updates on the wear and tear. And I feel like the wear and tear is just amazing. Obviously they have a couple of scratches, but I feel like it's nothing major. I feel like they've worn beautifully. They're still shining so beautifully. I don't see anything like majorly wrong with them. They haven't like been annoying. They've actually like become part of my body. Like I had to take off my wedding band for my actual wedding when I needed to fake tan, and it was so weird. Like it was so weird not having it on my finger, because I think when I first got this one I said that I got like a little bit of like dead skin down here from the ring, but actually that is not an issue anymore at all. So I'm really happy with both of the rings. I feel like they're beautiful. As you guys know, or maybe not know if you're new to my channel, I will link both reviews I did on these rings down below. And I actually bought my mom the same Trinity ring as I have, so we have the matching ones, and she's also really happy with hers. So yeah, I feel like Cartier is a little more expensive than other brands, but I also feel like Cartier really stands behind their quality, and it's just really amazing. So I feel like it's very much worth it, especially if you want to treat yourself to a really special event or something like that, like a wedding, or like having a mother-daughter ring with my mom is also a really good occasion, I feel like. So in my opinion, thumbs up for Cartier. All right, and let's stick with jewelry. And one of my earliest dreams was always to have a Tiffany engagement ring, and that's what my boyfriend or my husband now got for me. So I have this Tiffany engagement ring. Like I said, I will show you some close-ups of it. I have worn this since 2018, since the 31st of March 2018, every day. I've never taken it off. Honestly, never. Like only like on the rare occasion that I'm self-tanning or something like that, I've taken it off. But other than that, I've never taken it off. So I've worn it for over 3 years now, and it's amazing. I love it. I feel like it's the most classic engagement ring that he could have gotten me. It's not annoying at all. I don't get stuck anywhere with the diamond. I work in there, and as you guys know, I work in a supermarket, so I work a lot with my hands, and it's not annoying at all. There's nothing like, the stone is perfectly in place. Obviously I don't expect anything less from Tiffany, but yeah, I have loved Tiffany for so long. I also brought you something else that I have from Tiffany, because I have this little necklace that I don't wear often because I don't like to wear silver that often, although I'm thinking of buying myself a Prada bag or Prada re-edition, and it also is pink and silver, so this necklace would be amazing. I will show you a close-up because you can't see. And I've had this also for a couple of years, and I just really like Tiffany jewelry, it doesn't really scratch much, or if it does, it kind of like belongs to the piece, so I feel like it's really, really classy and timeless. And also obviously the sterling silver items don't really break the bank, so that's amazing as well. So I really, really love Tiffany, and I would highly recommend it because I feel like obviously it's pricey, yes, but it really, really, really stands the test of time. It really has amazing quality. They also have amazing customer service, may I add, also with Cartier. I've only had the best experiences shopping with them. So I feel like even though it's pricey, it's only worth it if you can wear it for multiple years and decades, and maybe even pass it on to your children or your grandchildren. So I just feel like it's worth it, and I'm super happy that I have all of the pieces that I already have, and I can't wait to add more. Alright, then another thing that is obviously something that stands the test of time so well is a Louis Vuitton canvas. And I'm especially talking about the darker canvas, but I'm also referring to the lighter canvas as well. As you guys know, I have my Pochette Felicie in the Damier Azur, but everything else I have in darker canvas, meaning the Damier Ebin and the monogram. And I'm talking about canvas here, but generally I'm talking about Louis Vuitton bags that are darker. That's why I didn't include the Felicie here because of like hardware things. But if you have a darker leather, then the whole bag is basically indestructible. If you have a lighter leather, then that's a different story. Obviously, if you get the Pochette leather, it's not that durable, but if you get a darker leather, like I got this one in monogram, but with the black leather, and Louis Vuitton does a lot of bags with the black leather as well, because this is treated leather, it doesn't get stained or anything. So generally, I'm talking about the canvas, but also if you go for a darker leather strap, or for the Damier Ebin, which has the dark brown leather like this, it's generally indestructible. So that's something that I wanted to share with you because I feel like Louis Vuitton canvas is just amazing, and I would highly, highly recommend any one of you who hasn't bought a handbag yet to go with a canvas piece by Louis Vuitton first, because you don't need to worry about it so much, and it's quite carefree, and you don't need to be scared to use it or scared to ruin it or anything like that. So I would highly recommend go with the Louis Vuitton canvas piece because I feel like it's the easiest, it's the best, it's the just most carefree. Then I have a whole category which can be in a lot of different pieces, but I just brought all of the pieces that I have by this brand that has hardware. So I'm talking about this Yves Saint Laurent Uptown pouch. I'm talking about my Alou camera bag. And I'm talking about, you will not be able to see it that well, so I will insert some close-ups of this, but this is my beautiful Yves Saint Laurent little belt. And all of these have in common that they have beautiful gold hardware. And my point is, this one is quite shiny gold hardware. This is more of a brassy finish. And this one is, more of a brassy finish as well, I guess, antique gold hardware. And there is no tarnishing. There is no like losing of the, or like no changing or no rubbing off of the gold. There is nothing. Like Yves Saint Laurent hardware is amazing. Honestly, I wear my Yves Saint Laurent pieces a lot, and nothing happens to them. It's amazing. So I would highly, highly recommend, if you want a lot of hardware on your bag, go for Yves Saint Laurent, because I feel like the quality of their hardware is amazing. The leather is also really good, but I didn't want to recommend the leather too much because I have some issues on the Yves Saint Laurent Loop camera bag. So if you want to know the issues that I have, then check out the videos I will link in the information box down below, because I have some problems with the leather. But for example, if you go for grained leather, like this one, this is also indestructible. You can't really just you can't really go wrong with a grained leather like this. So I guess it just depends on the leather as well. But also the corners wear really well. But I'm now seeing that I have some stitching things here. which is quite annoying. So yeah, but the hardware, thumbs up for me. Then the next category that I have, some people maybe might be on the fence with, and I'm talking about luxury sunglasses. So I have two of my more quirky pairs that I still wear a lot. This one is quite an old pair. This is by Dior, and these are the Dior, I don't even know what they're called anymore. I will probably need to look them up, but they look like this, and they're really mirrored. They're in a silver, so I don't wear them that much anymore, but I used to wear them a lot. I think like they're super gorgeous. I have them in the classic style. I think, oh yeah, Dior So Real. They're called the Dior So Real. I have some scratches on the lenses, granted, but I'm also not the best in taking care of my sunglasses, but like they sit really nice on my face. Can you see, like I can move really quickly, and they're super sturdy, and they're just really amazing quality. So I have these in my collection that I'm never getting rid of because I just like them so much, and I feel like this is so reminiscent of like 2000, was it 17 or 18? I will try and find some pictures of that time and insert them because every blogger had them. And these are my current favorites, and they've been for a while. These are the Miu Miu sunglasses. I don't know what they're called, but I will try and link them down below. I've bought them last year. They're more of a cat eye, and they're tortoise shell, and they have this Miu Miu little writing here, and I find them really nice. My point saying that is, despite having gorgeous packaging like both of these, I feel like luxury sunglasses don't break. Also, they don't break the bank, but they don't break. They hold their like stability really well. They sit a lot better on your face, because I don't know if you have like really cheap sunglasses from like H&M or something like that. They don't sit well on your face, and they're super uncomfortable, and you always like, they always slide down. You always need to put them up again, and it's just really annoying, and it's a pet peeve of mine, to be honest. So yeah, I really love luxury sunglasses for that matter. All right, and my last category is shoes. And honestly, I wouldn't recommend luxury shoes that much, but the shoes that are totally worth for the money for me are my Prada little sneakers. So I have these Prada sneakers. I've actually worn them a lot, and I'm gonna tell you why I think they are worth it. They're worth they will stand the test of time, and they're worth the money. I've worn them a lot. Obviously, they're a little bit dirty. I should probably clean them, but they are a white sneaker, and I feel like they look quite well for how much I use them. They have a suede leather here on the tongue and here on the back, which still looks amazing. The sole still looks amazing. I have nothing bad to say about that. And they're super comfortable. You can wear them so much. They go with every outfit. They're super classic. I feel like a classic white sneaker with no bells and whistles. You don't need like the platform heel. You don't need like crazy logo mania. I don't know. I feel like a good pair of classic sneakers is the way to go. Go to your local outlet mall if you have a Prada store in there, and check out the outlet, because I've actually bought these in the outlet, and I think I've paid like $260. Yeah, 260 euros for them, and I feel like that's an amazing price. You would also pay similar prices for not that well-known designer brands. So I feel like Prada sneakers, I don't know if that speaks for all of the Prada sneakers, but these ones are amazing, and so many of my friends also own Prada sneakers, and they're really content with the quality and also the comfort. So I would highly recommend checking out, especially if you have an outlet mall and you can get them for a cheaper price, then definitely do that. So that wraps up my video, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed the pieces that will stand the test of time in my collection. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below which items are your holy grail items and that you will have for forever and will stand the test of time. And I will see you guys for the next video. Bye guys!